Hi everyone,
Greetings, my friends.
it's the Jimm
And Dave.
Beer Review.
Hey, Dave.
Yes, Jimm.
What are we doing? What's on tap? What's
have,
going on?
We have some beer here
Good for a beer review.
from Keegan Ales.
Keegan's? Not Kegels.
Not Keegan's. Keegan's. Keegan. Keegan.
Keegan's, gotcha.
Ales, not what ails us.
But ales as in top fermenting.
Yes.
Gotcha.
We have some Joe Mama's milk.
Excuse me? Don't you be talking about my mama.
We have some Joe Mama's milk, and it is a milk stout.
Milk stout, all right.
The alcohol by volume is 8.
That's pretty high ABV for a beer.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It's American Double Imperial Stout.
Well, all right. I like how they did that whole Joe Mama play. It's like, knock, knock, who's there? Joe. Joe who? Joe Mama.
Joe Mama.
And it's like, okay, we just ran out of names for stouts. Let's do something goofy. Hey, maybe it's okay. Now, Dave, if I recall correctly, I seem to think that you kind of like stouts in general.
I like milk stouts because I like milk.
And
From
you're
Joe
a little
Mama.
on the sweeter side,
From
right?
Joe Mama.
well, Dave liked Joe Mama. Well, maybe Joe Mama won't like Dave. You don't know.
You don't know me. Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Mm-hmm.
But actually, we have time for that in the beer review.
Yeah.
Some people call it curb blade. I call it a sling blade.
This is it's a good beer. I've already had this beer. You've already had this beer.
I have.
Yes, you have. It's not
Yes, when I was flying back last week. We didn't post a lot last week because I was away for a week. And
I was just drinking
I
beer.
flew back in Saturday night. I stopped over at Dave's house. I had a few of these, so I am somewhat familiar with it, but I was so dead tired at the time. I don't know if I actually...
I gave him one beer and he liked it, and I gave him another beer and he liked it, and I gave him another beer and he's like, I gotta go home.
Yeah, quite frankly, at that point, I was just like, I liked anything. It's like, oh, you're getting me beer? Excellent, thanks.
Yeah, he wanted to go home. He didn't
Excuse you?
You didn't want to drink any more beer. You want to go home.
I didn't want to go home. I wanted to get home alive. That's what I wanted to.
You only had 2 beers.
Yeah, but I was up to like 2 o'clock.
At that point,
before.
I was like on my 5th or 6th beer at the time. Before you even came
Hey,
over.
I'm actually getting a scent from this from here. So it sounds like it's got a really nice bouquet, if you will, to use the parlance of the industry.
Parlez from Francais.
Bon, I like orange bread.
I like. And it's
A
got
wing, a walk, a wing.
and it's got coffee added too, by the way, people. This is a milk stout with coffee.
All right. Well, I see a little brown around the edges, but generally
That could be the lighting of the glass, or the glass from the light.
Well, that's fine too. But generally, it's opaque.
It's very black.
And look, 2-finger head here. Little crackling. Creamy colored head. Very little tannish. As you might expect from a milk stout.
Oh my god.
Well, I definitely get a lot of coffee notes on this scent.
Oh, I love this beer.
Don't prejudge. We're reviewing.
I love this beer.
All I get is coffee. Roasted and coffee.
Nice, yes, chocolatey, roastiness, more coffeeness, but a little bit tighter.
I'm not getting any chocolate, but I am definitely getting coffee. Roasted and coffee. That's the only thing I'm picking up here.
You make that sound like a bad thing. It's got roasted chocolate.
Well, you're like chocolate. I'm disappointed I can't smell the chocolate. You smell chocolate. All right, right into it. We're not wasting time tonight. Cheers.
Cheers, people.
Oh, yeah. That scent translated right...
Finally.
Finally what?
Because the first 3 beers we had was, the first one was a 6, the next 2 were 5s. We were going downhill in a big way. I had to pick it up a step here.
Well, you know what? That's why we do this, is to find great beers for our people to drink.
I haven't even pulled out my secret weapon yet.
Well, keep it in your pants, would you, buddy? Nobody wants to see your weapon.
I haven't pulled it out yet. I'm going to pull it out later, though, and you're going to like it.
So I hope you took a shower.
I did, too.
Good.
I give this an 8.
Well, don't consider nothing.
I already gave it an 8 before in my head. The last 2 times I tried this.
All right, well, that's fair enough. Well, tell us what you think about the flavor.
I could drink this all night long, man.
So you would buy this?
I'd buy it again. Yeah.
All right. Well,
I bought a half case for $20 of this.
Nice.
Okay. It was a sampler pack.
Okay. All right, well, tell us what you think about the flavor.
It's very roastiness. The I had a beer called Coffee Porter the other week, and it definitely tasted like coffee, like just coffee, but with alcohol in it.
All right.
This here has got a more of a little bit of ice. I got a little bit of chocolate accent to it.
Well, for me, when I taste the flavor of this, I do think roasted coffee. This is coffee. This is the most coffee, like beer I've ever had. I would almost think this almost is in the coffee stout category.
What about that American beer we had the other week?
Well, this one...
That was called Joe Coffee beer.
I think this is more coffee-like than
Really?
that.
You think so? Because this is milk stout. The other one's just coffee stout.
It doesn't have the usual sweetness I would associate with a milk stout, though.
Hello, baby.
Hello. Yeah, I mean...
Come here. Come.
It doesn't have that portery stoutish kind of thing.
Come.
But no, it's not as sweet as, like, say, nitro or something like that. This is definitely a lot more roasted flavor.
I'm going to get some 1050 soon.
And this is definitely a lot more coffee flavor. Let's Puff, the beer cat.
I'm going to get some 1050 soon.
Okay. I think this is, I think an 8 is actually a fair number. 8. I like this. I would buy this.
You got it to pull it up 3 notches, man.
Well, you know.
Leave the Dave to get us back on track.
There you go.
I always got my porters in my pocket.
Hello,
to pull out any time.
What a good puff. If you like beer cats, please comment below.
Please, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Right. Any other thoughts on the flavor of this particular coffee?
Link to our PayPal account.
Hello, I am Puff's ass.
Well, we could do that, you know.
Right.
But anyway, people, we're not asking for money, just sponsors.
Well, at least subscribers.
Or sponsors.
Because we might be older, we might be middle-aged, we might be overweight, we may not be in the best shape, we may not be the smartest people.
Gee,
where am I going with this?
Not making me feel
I'm not making it sound too good here.
Oh my God!
But listen, the important thing
is
that...
you may be fat, out of shape.
We may be unattractive,
and go up the stairs and you breathe heavy, and you sit there after you take a shower. And
we may have ED,
or just sit there after taking a shower, and you sit there and you're sweating for like a half hour because the shower was so hot that you can't even cool down afterwards because you're so fat.
All right, now you're going too far.
Okay, just wanted to say.
Where are we going with this? I forget.
Just wanted to say that.
Oh, listen, but we are not animals. We are human beings.
Great movie.
All right.
Yes. You ever see it?
Yes, that was the Elephant Cat Man.
Elephant Man.
Oh, that too. I've got a knot here. I gotta get it out. Anyway, was that Anthony Hopkins?
Yep. No. He was the doctor.
I thought it was William Hurt.
It was, but the doctor was Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, okay. Right. All right. Well, anyway, people, quick disclaimers. Please don't drink and drive.
Do not drink heavy machinery.
Don't drink heavy machinery. It's way too greasy for you.
Too much iron.
Listen,
too much iron.
And please don't get drunk and get pregnant.
You know, I got my test results back. You guys had to say that. I got my cholesterol's down.
Yay! Hallelujah!
My high triglycerides are up.
Yes, but the alcohol in his blood is way up. Anyway, if you're pregnant, don't drink. If you're under 21,
foam. Okay.
Shake me with a phone.
No, you shake me and I foam.
Oh.
You know, like a beer, you shake and foam.
Got it.
Hello, people.
Yes, and gag him with a spoon too.
Gag me with a spoon, like totally.
All right, enough of the disclaimers. I don't even care at this point.
I'm good.
But anyway, the reason we do this is because we want you to drink good beer
and have a good laugh or two
with your friends.
Yes.
And this one would be one that you should try.
Definitely so. Batman versus.
That's great. I like that a lot.
I like that. I like
it like that. I like it. Say goodbye, Puff.
Goodbye, Puff.